everyone, it's the Nitro RC nerds here, John and Andrew, for another edition of Nitro RC for Dummies. And today Andrew is going to walk you through how to maintain and clean your all-important air filter. Nonetheless, I looked at this and we actually cleaned the air filter on it yesterday, or I did. And so I want to take Bad Boy, i.e. our OFNA Hyper 7 out for just a quick run before we clean the air filter on it.
Hey guys, and now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to put foam filter oil on our foam filter. And the first thing we're going to need to do is get some screwdrivers. And let's find one here.
So what model are we working on? We're working on the Hyper 7. Each one is a little bit different, right? And so we're going to explain today just how to do the Hyper 7. Can you see that okay, or do you need some light?
That helps a lot.
Okay, you're going to unscrew that.
And as you get this screw, you might as well just put it in the box so that way you know where it is.
Yeah, because
you don't lose it.
Yeah, one thing. Yeah, we've learned we've been good at not losing screws. And how do we do that? What's our plan?
Put it in a box.
Put it in the box that we're working on. All right, now what do we do?
Now, if you have a zip tie here, which we don't, but what we're going to put on, you will just have to cut that with a pair of cutters. But all we have to do is pull this off. And now your carburetor is exposed at this point, so you just want to put a rag or something over it so nothing gets inside. And that's
We're going with Spidey Man today, is what we're doing?
Spidey Man.
So the whole idea, once again, is just to make sure that you're cleaning your air filter so that dust doesn't get in it. And so when you take it off, you want to ensure dust doesn't get in it. All right, so what do we do now?
Now we're going to want to take this one off right here, the top one.
Okay.
Then there's a second one in here.
The second one is a dual stage air filter. The second one can be a little bit tricky to take off, but it does need to come off.
Even though it's oily and greasy, you should be able to just slip it right off.
Okay, now what do we do?
Now we're going to want to go over and run this in some water.
Action.
And now the whole idea with this is just to get off all of the old oil and all of the stuff and dirt off of it. Yeah, you want to use soap. Make sure you do rinse all of the soap off. There we go. And you have a double layer, then you're going to want to get the second one. Now, some water.
How's that water? Is that hot or cold or lukewarm?
Good. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Make sure it's pretty hot though.
Yeah, I guess the idea, once again, is just to get the oil and grease out. Oh boy, he's going for 2 helpings of soap. I guess because which one is that? Is that the?
That's the double one.
That's the second one.
Yeah.
All right. That's the final line of defense there, eh?
Yeah. Or else it all gets in there. You definitely need to dry them up and just squish them. It's not going to ruin it at all. Just get it in there. Make sure it's all dry and stuff. Leave them out to sit in the sun, or just dry them up with a blow dryer. Just make sure there's not a drop of water on that. That's very important. Now let's put some foam filter oil on this. Don't hesitate to put too much on it, but don't drench it in it. No point in doing that. It's going to do no good. And the whole point of doing this is the foam filter oil. It stops all of that stuff from getting into the carburetor, all that dirt and stuff. You don't want that to get in there. Definitely want to squeeze a lot, make sure it gets everywhere. It's all fully protected. Now you just want to get that on there.
And how often, Andrew, do you think that, or have you learned that we should do this?
Probably every run. That'll be
run,
good.
Right? So every time we take it out and use, I guess, at least a tank of gas.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And while you have this out, you're just going to want to spray it off.
So what's the idea there? Cool.
Don't be afraid to stick it up here and clean all that dust out. Oh, I can feel that.
Maybe with a good squeezing on there?
Yeah. There we go. Now we're going to want to put this one on, the first one.
It's always fun when your hands are greasy to try to...
Yeah.
to try to get it. I've seen videos where guys just end up putting, they put it in like a Ziploc baggie, or they do whatever to keep their hands clean. From my perspective, if you're out there putting on oil and wrenching with your cars, get your hands dirty. Don't worry about it. What do you say, hands?
Yeah, just wash your hands later.
This is it, man. Yeah, you don't want to pussyfoot around, I guess. So, is there a specific way, or how do you think? It's just good coverage all around on this one at least?
Good coverage all around.
Yep. So, let's take a look here what you got.
It's pretty good right there.
Let's see. I'm going to... All right. Awesome, man. That looks very good. You got a little buildup of oil right there.
Yeah.
The red. So that's a good thing. So I would just get it and mix it around.
Yeah, that spot right there was already there.
Was it already there? Okay, yeah. Because what you want to avoid
Must have got stained or something.
Cool. No big deal. Hey, it's better to have oil than no oil.
Yeah.
All right. So now, what do we do here?
So pop this back on.
So we put it back on, and the way to face it is. Yeah, because with the OFNA Hyper 7, you have to screw it back on. So you get that back on. There you go. Awesome.
Yeah, but don't screw it too hard because it'll go through the plastic.
Okay.
Now you want to put the zip tie on this ridge right here.
Okay.
I just want to tighten this up. I think that's about good right there.
Awesome.
Now we need to get the cutters.
All right, so we got the zip tie on there, and trust me, one time I didn't have it on, and I had to end up take the whole engine apart.
And there we go.
That's it, man.
Yep.
Easy peasy Japanesey. And how often do we do this? Every week, every month, every
day.
Every day, every run, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Every time you run it.
Every day.
Yep. It's important. It will keep your engine, or it will help keep your engine running like new. For the Nitro RC nerds, this is John.
This is Andrew.
Have a great night, guys. Thanks.